Today's video is talking about being authentic, your authentic self. And how I want to break that down in a 2-minute video is to think about all the training you've had in your life, in your business, maybe even in your volunteer activity, in your sports or other hobbies. And typically that training is started by, well, here's how we do things around here. Here's how you should do things to be successful. And of course, you've got to follow some of those guidelines, and maybe all of them. But then at a certain point, you're going to be a free thinker and start to think, I think there's a different way to do this, or a better way to do this, or maybe it's more or less a way that you would like to do it. So when I boil it down to being your authentic self, I want you to take note that you have these ideas that come to mind. Maybe they're intuition, maybe they're a reflection of your soul, maybe they're just a little whisper from that voice of truth. And as you become more aware of them and you start to discover that, gosh, I'm getting this voice that's telling me to take this kind of action, although this is how I've always done it. What are you going to do? What are you going to decide to do? Are you going to be like everybody else and mix in with the world, or are you going to start to become your authentic self? Mix in some of that intuition. Mix in doing what that voice of truth says and see how it feels. And start to develop your own true authentic self in work, in play, in relationships. Now this is something that I can't say I'm an expert at. I can't say I've been doing this for several years and this is how you should do it. However, recently the more and more I notice that I start to hear that voice and listen to it and take action on that voice and kind of do things my own way. Now just mixing in the way that I've been taught, like here's how you should do business, here's how you should do real estate. Now as I've been doing it more in line with my true values, with the way I think God would want me to do it, I feel better and I do better. And most people out there, you'd like to feel better and do better, right? So I just want to point out, being your authentic self, that's something you can do. It does take time, and it really starts with hearing that voice on the inside you, that intuition. Take note of that, think about that, use that. Chuck Carstensen, Remax Results, and Team Ukar. Have a blessed day.